Okay, so we're gonna do a tour of kind of everything I have going on here in April. Yeah, so let's just jump right into it. Someone asked for like a houseplant tour, and it's not that exciting. What I have here is ginormous XXL sized plants, but other than that, it's pretty boring. Like this fiddle leaf I've had for I don't even know how long. So let's go to the basement first because that's probably the most boring one, to be totally honest. Okay, so I was just editing the video and I was thinking about how you guys probably want to see what the outside looks like as well. And that's kind of the state of it for the most part. There are massive snowbanks in the front yard. There's massive snowbanks on my tomato beds in the corner over there. These are the only ones that are free of snow. And I'm trying to get them to thaw out as fast as possible with solarization. So here we are. And because it's the morning and I actually am just about to start editing this video, it's the perfect time to insert today's sponsor, because today's sponsor is Magic Mind. And Magic Mind is a supplement, a coffee replacement that you can actually take, or should take, in the AM, because I took it at night and then I was really, really energized. So Magic Mind. So essentially what this is it has 12 different ingredients in it, all of which are vitamin B's, ashwagandha. All of these are all natural herbal remedies that help give you a morning boost, similar to what coffee gives you, but without the crash, without the jitters, without the massive spike in energy. It's a nice, gradual, calm energy, and it also helps you focus. So if you're about to go into a bout of really intense learning or working, then this is what you need to take. I take this before work every morning, and let's just say I am reclaiming my brain, just like Magic Mind says. So Magic Mind, thank you so much for sponsoring this video. I've watched several podcasters actually, oddly enough, use this, and I've always thought, man, I want to try that someday. So here we are. I'll let you guys know on Instagram once I finish the whole box if it continues, because that's one thing with like energy supplements that are different than caffeine and caffeine themselves. I almost get used to it and my body's just like, yeah, no, this isn't a thing. So I have such a weak stomach. I usually can't do like green anything. So I'm going to show you guys. This is actually pretty good considering my gag reflex for bad taste is horrible. So yeah, I don't know. It tastes like a drink from the 90s, like a fruit drink. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, Magic Mind. I'll put a link down below where you guys can check out their website and grab a discount on it. And yeah, so let's get into the basement because it's freaking cold out here. Oh, it looks like icecraft over here. Okay, let's go to the most boring. It's like, welcome to my basement. Damn it. Okay, so that did not work. Okay, so I have these hoods and I have these new lights. Now, the new lights, I tried taping to the bottom of this old T10 ballast that had these guys in it, so it still works. It's just, you guys, you know that if you don't change those out, that they go to junk. So they just stop working. They're not nearly as effective. Any hoosers, I didn't want to throw out any of this because it is my grandma's growing setup, and you guys know how much she is like a huge influence in my life. And I'm not gonna lie, as I was installing these in the original hood and I was taking these out, I was having a Justin Bieber level crash out because I remember helping her purchase these, and I know she came to purchase them for me from Petland, which is where I worked starting at like 15 to like 21 or something stupid while I was in university. Anyways, they're plant and aquarium lights, and I helped her pick these because she didn't know which ones to get. She's like, well, which ones do I get? And da da da. And I was already obviously a massive science nerd by then. So I was like, oh, you need the full. Anyways, so the last time those were installed was by her, and I was the one that helped her pick them out. So, okay, anyways, I'm such a baby. So I don't want to throw this out. So moral of the story, I don't want to use those big bulbs anymore because they're just not as effective. So I did buy these. The lights themselves are really good. I tried taping them to the top of this thing. Note ice, if you have any ideas for how the heck to get these things to stick on there, please let me know. I'd be interested because I need this to work. This cannot go in the garbage. Okay, next up, oof, my eyes. Need to adjust to full spectrum ones. Okay, so here I have a number of different things. So this one I have onions. All this dead debris is actually pretty normal to have. And then these are basils. Now, you're like, why is there just random basil plants? The reason for the random basil plants is because I'm actually doing an experiment where I'm going to put these into separate dishes. I'm going to treat them separately, and I'm going to do pH adjusted, organic, pH adjusted, synthetic, tap water, reverse osmosis water, and then regular fertilizer, not pH adjusted, etc. and so forth. So that's what that is. That's all I have started down here. And part of the reason why we started here is because I need my watering container and I need one of these clear tops. So I just got multiple things done at once. Excuse me while I fill my watering device. Okay, so probably the best watering can on planet Earth is this one. It's the non-expensive Haws. It's made out of plastic, but it has the waterfall end, which is incredibly helpful for watering seedlings. And then it actually has like a direct pour end, which is like kind of like a nose that allows me to actually water all the guys on the wall. So I'm just gonna water this real quick. I'm gonna put you guys down for a second. I'm gonna try to show you as best as I can with this window at my back what exactly is going on here. So I apologize if it looks absolutely horrible. I thought that was a spider. It's not. It's an Ella leaf or Ella feather. In the window, I've got cannabis and paper towel, and then I've got castor bean. They're taped to the window, and then I'm also going to do my loofahs like that, and some more exotic beans or peas, I guess. Here I have potting soil, so I'm using the Jiffy potting soil mix with vermiculite on top. It's straw flowers, chrysanthemum, thyme, oregano, Copenhagen cabbage, and then bok choy and fennel is inside of this. And here I have my tomatoes started. So I've got black crim, pineapple, mortgage lifter, and brandy wine. I still need to start more on this half. I just cannot find my indigo pack, and I had indigo pack, so I need to find it so it can go there. With a heat mat, this probably is not necessary, but I did it because I can, I guess. And then down here is all my flowers. So I'm gonna try to pull this out a little bit. So this is on like a heat or on a capillary mat because I find that works best for like these super tiny flowers. But like that is an algae. Those are leaves. That's how tiny some of the flowers I'm growing start out like. This stasis needs to be transplanted. So I'm going to do a video on that because you did ask for that. So I will get you that video when I do it very, very soon. But yeah, so that's what those guys look like. They're grown in straight vermiculite, as you can see. And yeah, they're on a capillary mat. No heat right now. There's no heat in them. I always forget to do this for you guys, but you always ask sometimes where I get my equipment from or exactly what I'm using. This here is a 2-foot stand that I got off of Amazon. It was incredibly cheap compared to what I normally see these for. It's very sturdy, it has adjustable legs, etc. and so forth. So I put this sucker together by myself, which I'm not at all mechanically inclined, so the fact that I did this by myself is quite a miracle. And I'm going to put these Sansi pot lights on each level, so 1 Sansi pot light per square foot. The height between the bottom of the tray or the top of the tray and the light is like the perfect level. The Sansi light has a timer, which is awesome. I don't have to plug it into anything special. And yeah, so I'm just waiting on the rest of the Sansi lights to come in and we're good. That's pretty much it. I've got nothing else. Boring. And nobody is allowed to say, that's it. Because if you say that, then I'm gonna start more seeds and then I'm gonna hate my life in like 2 months. It's enough. Technically, it's like 100, not including the onions. Not including onions, it's like, it's over 200 plants. That's a lot to start off with. And I'm not even doing my 4-week out ones yet. I still have a pile of 4-week out ones that have to be done. So yeah. Anyways, thank you guys for watching so much. Love you, geek.